Hey, I have tried doing everything to get this hair down, but no, the afro is going to have to stay, sorry. Okay, so today I want to do a recommendation. I haven't read the book for a while, maybe 6 months, but I want to speak about one of the most important things I got out of it and why I think that you should definitely stop everything and read this book. So the book itself is called The Big Leap by Gay Hendricks. Yeah, that's his name. And it's really quite good at it's saying a few things that you probably haven't heard before. And the most important one that drastically impacted me and made me realize something was basically what he refers to as, and it has been a while, as I said, but bear with me here, as a success threshold. So if you're anything like me, you've mostly been at a very similar level for most of your life. And every time you are sort of getting very close to a breakthrough and something big's happening, or you've made some massive strides in business or even in life in general, like stuff's really started happening. What tends to happen, and what tended to happen to me, was you would get sick, or you would get paralyzed by all this action, all this positive stuff happening, that you would get paralyzed and not do anything, and then the momentum of the success that was coming dips and you go back to that plateau of where you were. So basically one of the most powerful things I got out of this book was that this threshold, if you can push through this success threshold, and the reason nobody tells you this is because everyone's trying to get you to sort of boost up, be more successful, do more, do all this. But sometimes you're doing everything right and you get to a level where things are going to start happening, but you are the one that self-sabotages because you're not used to this level of success that you're aiming for, that you're not far from, that you have to lower yourself back to that level, that success comfort that you've been stuck in. And I do say stuck. So for me, changing my lifestyle was a big deal. I started taking 2 holidays and then I freaked out. My whole life had transformed. I was meeting all these positive people. I was building a team. And, of course, I just got paralyzed by progress. And that success threshold, that was a barrier for me. I kept getting to this. So this was the thing. I kept getting to that barrier, and then something would happen and I would drop down, and then I'd keep building to the barrier, and that was a vicious cycle that just kept happening. And if you can relate to this, as I'm sure is so common in people, it's a theme that's not often explored. So make sure that if things start happening for you, if you start achieving a level of success you didn't know before, that you push through the success to get more success. Don't paralyze yourself. If you find yourself, even getting sick, you can make yourself sick with all the stress of the overwhelm. If you find yourself getting sick, if you find yourself getting paralyzed like I was, and start stepping back from the action you were taking to revert back to where you were, just stop it. Just stop it. Let yourself push past that success barrier and get to that next level, which is another barrier, and then you got to keep pushing through those barriers. That's how you will get to the successful level that you're definitely capable of. So that's my lesson for today. If you want to read the whole book, there's loads of great diamond sort of tips in there. Just get it. The Big Leap by Gay Hendricks. Fantastic.